Intrapreneurs are not the same as virtual assistants. Virtual assistants are incredible. Virtual assistants can easily create massive amount of freedom from that day-to-day mundane activities. But as we consider working with entrepreneurs, working with business owners who are looking for those margins, that time leverage in their day, in their week, in their month, in their year, both are necessary. As you consider intrapreneurs and virtual assistants, it's important to have a filter over levels of expertise. And here's what I mean. Level 1 is a basic level of expertise. This level of expertise suggests, commands even, that person can follow a process. Level 2 of expertise is advanced expertise. Advanced expertise says that person can create processes. And finally, the third level of expertise is global expertise. And that suggests that a person can understand the inputs and the outputs of processes to create systems. Now, with that filter in mind, let's consider the differences between a virtual assistant and an intrapreneur. The virtual assistant is going to be responsible for things like data entry and email and scheduling and managing calendars and correspondence between people who need to schedule and creating recaps and maybe trying to make posts on social media. Those are processes that are established. Those are simple. They're straightforward. And yet they do require a fair amount of training. There's a map. Whereas an intrapreneur is somebody who likely manages other virtual assistants. Their number one goal isn't always to get the task done. Their goal is to create time freedom for the entrepreneur. Their goal is to solve problems for the business. Their goal is to create solutions from those problems, to monetize them and bring the vision, the ultimate goal of the organization, whether it be a product, a service, a ministry, or a movement, to bear. Bring it into reality inside the organization. On one side, we have virtual assistants who are necessary, they're needed, they're valuable, but they're valuable for a basic level of expertise. They necessitate instruction, a map, an SOP, a procedural document, a video, hand-holding, oversight. Whereas an intrapreneur is not operating with a map. They're creating the systems, the processes, and the SOPs in order to hand those things off to virtual assistants, to other members of the team, so they can be freed up to work on higher and better projects, products, services, events, because they're operating at a global level of expertise. So the question really isn't either or, it's both and. How can intrapreneurs leverage the amazingness of a virtual assistant so they can focus their time, their attention, their creativity, their directives on those projects that are higher level, that are more advanced, that require a global level of expertise?